9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer.
Now Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
All 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this, because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you should get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
180. What is that? 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
12. What?
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengals leading. Mike Gesicki, 76 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, then you come back ready to go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington! A big play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today, because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
11 MT. Can. 12, 12, 12.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 37-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line. scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Bengals at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Here we go. 180, 12, stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A gain of 12. First down, Commanders.
Ready, check. 18, 5 in. Crack up, top low, 18.
To the air goes Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Get it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Side. 180.
Burrow will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeout. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, the kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow it. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 17. Cowboy 18 Cardinal.
Samuel in motion. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Panther 60, 18, Pioneer, 7 Pirates. Cup 19. 79 Bronx.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles!
Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And the lead now up to 14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gap.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Gun.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
11. Here we go. 180. Right hot. Hot. 11. 12. 11. 12.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. 11, mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
On 2.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, Can. 11, Thomas. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score. Commanders 35. Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay,
Out
ready?
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Down the left sideline. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Washington! A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
Right, 80. Stop.
They defer to Brown to start the drive.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. And the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Gun.
2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase,
47 yards.
And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Commanders 42. Bengals 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
They go play action. Daniels.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
48-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some room to work. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Escapes the defender.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Burrow will throw.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Now inside the 25.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away,
Here we go.
facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
11. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Law had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execute.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Right, 80. 11. 12. 11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
On one, ready?
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
11 MT. Ready? Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
On one, right?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
12. 11, Thomas. 11. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
11. 12. 11.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
It's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. 20! And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Take.
A final shot now for Burrow.
And a fine chase on the right side complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do